My name is Jeffrey Kaplan, and I'm passionate about helping entrepreneurs and entrepreneur support organizations realign their focus, shift emphasis away from these outlier outcomes like huge rounds of financing or exit events, and instead reframe the conversation and emphasis around the entrepreneurial journey. As entrepreneurship has become so mainstream, it's caused a rise of entrepreneur support organizations. So organizations like mine that are publicly funded that exist to support and encourage and cheerlead and champion entrepreneurship. And what we're seeing now with data across the state is a deficiency in self-efficacy, the understanding of self-worth, confidence, a rise in self-doubt, linked closely to mental health that we're seeing in entrepreneurs. And the argument I'll make in the talk is that we're part of the problem. By emphasizing these outlier outcomes, that to be a successful entrepreneur, you have to raise venture capital. Less than 1% of entrepreneurs raise capital. And if you're, of that 1%, only 2% are women. Of that 1%, only 0.5% are Black people. So I think we really reframe where we're going with our support, what we're championing, what we're emphasizing. When you take the emphasis away from these outlier outcomes, these fringe possibilities, and instead focus on milestones that entrepreneurs need to achieve to grow sustainable ventures, it turns out the effect ripples not just into growing stronger ventures, but having stronger entrepreneurs themselves who lead stronger teams and better teams that contribute more to our ecosystem. The value that, from my family background, that really shaped me today is in entrepreneurship, and it's to not hold yourself back from any opportunity, to always pursue all opportunities to the fullest. When I was growing up, I don't want to say I was the one who was a rule breaker, because I wasn't, but I was a heavy rule bender. Like, that was always fun for me, no matter where I was. Like, what if it was school, figuring out the dress code, or restrictions, or being grounded by my parents. It was always a game to me to dive into the information, absorb as much as I could, look for patterns, look for inconsistencies, and try to exploit them. That was just always fun for me, and it really got me in trouble when I was in yeshiva, studying like Jewish law with these Orthodox rabbis in Israel. And the whole time you're there, all you do is argue, point, counterpoint different parts of ancient Jewish texts and Hebrew law. And I almost got thrown out trying to argue that chicken parmesan should be a kosher meal. And this experience has been really formative for me, not just in myself as a professional, but how my role is to lead the entrepreneurial ecosystem here in Asheville. And this talk has helped me process the issues I've been having and our founders are having, and it's having a long-term effect, long-term change for how we develop entrepreneurs and what we seek to champion and support in our community. Our coaches, organizers really helped me craft this message and put it together in a way that they are inextricably linked. And my recovery or growth is going to really impact, and I got there through going through the steps of building the speech out, right? That will impact how we build entrepreneurs and ventures in the future.